Happy Pocket Full of Money by David Cameron Gikandii. Chapter 11. Part 2. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. The outer environment and conditions of a person are always related to the person's inner state and thoughts. It is through the environment and conditions that we experience and discover our thoughts and states. This is made possible by the fact that the universe without error fashions the environment and conditions we experience from our thoughts and states of being. We are always in the perfect setting to see and experience ourselves, to change and grow. It is in recognizing and using this perfect system that we can direct and quicken our growth in wealth and all other areas. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Think outside the box that has been created by your past conditioning, experiences, teachers, news, environment, and so on. It is not a real box. It only exists in your mind and the mind of those around you. This is all that keeps the box there. It is not real on its own. It needs you and everyone else to survive. You can break out of the box by thinking outside it. You have heard this many times, but now you can finally do it all the time. You do it by dropping all constructions you have in your mind as to how to do things. For example, some people who have never had a university education believe that to be wealthy you have to have a university degree. They were told that, and they think they may have observed that, so they hold it to be true. But this limitation can be removed simply by dropping that construction and believe in it from all thought. Many have dropped it and succeeded widely. In fact, Bill Gates of Microsoft voluntarily dropped out of the college. He just never did finish that undergraduate degree. And millions around the world have succeeded widely without a college degree. This is not to say that you should not go to the university. Universities have a very important role to play. But if you find that your box is that you have not been to university and you are unable to go there, simply drop the construction and your belief in it, and your box will disappear. That is thinking outside the box. You can do this in anything, from product development to finance to new business ideas, or anything else. You do it merely by being aware, intending to do it, and consciously dropping your constructions. Question: how do you build a totally new and radical house or a car? Answer: by dropping all previous constructions of how you have been told a house or a car needs to be built. Drop it all and have a clean slate without any shoulds and should nots. Then drop the slate. Let it all come to you. Inspiration unrestricted by should or should not is key. It is a very deliberate yet unbound thing to do, and very fruitful. Ask Einstein. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Make all conditions serve you, for that is what they are here to do. They are an experiential field created wholly for your enjoyment, self-discovery, and learning. This is because they are fashioned out of your previous thoughts, words, actions, and states of being. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Face all financial and other difficulties calmly and without worry. Even before they occurred, they had been solved. Even before you ask, it has been given to you. Simply receive. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. There are no coincidences or accidents, no chance or luck in this universe. The universe works under perfect laws that never make an error even once. The source, God, does work perfectly. Everything works out perfectly by law. Things only look like coincidences and accidents to those who do not see the truths behind them. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Nature works with effortless ease and precision, with infinite organizing power in incalculable ways, without resistance. You do not have to understand how your wealth will be created. Simply hold your vision high. Think, speak, and do by your vision, and automatically, coincidentally, it will all work out. Do not resist whatever happens along the way. Do not resist whatever happens along the way, for it is only nature's incalculable way working to bring you what you envisioned. Just hold your end of the bargain by keeping your vision high and steadfast, and think, speak, and act according to your vision. Be detached. This allows nature's creativity to work for you. Detachment means not preferring anything other than what is happening right now, but having the freedom to choose a different future. What is happening right now is the perfect manifestation of your previous intentions, thoughts, words, and actions. Preferring an alternative now leads to delaying the achievement of your goals. Such preference is wanting, and wanting perpetuates a state of wanting. For example, if it is your desire and intention to become a multimillionaire, and you have done your part in aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with your vision, you must admit that you do not know which is the best and optimal path for you to take to reach that goal. You cannot predict the exact day-to-day events that you need to lead you to your desired outcome. But the source can do that easily. Your inner self can do that as well. And it will take you there in the best way possible. Let it work its magical way by not resisting the moment of now that it brings you. Just do your part and let it do its part. It is the fastest, most effective, most enjoyable way. And you can be happy and restful always, for you know what is coming eventually. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Calmness is power. Calmness puts you in a harmony with yourself and nature. It puts you in control of your thoughts and enables you to have right thought. It is a testament to the fact that you are not your circumstances and that you are not inferior to your circumstances. Calmness is confidence. Calmness is your true nature, perfect balance, perfect stillness, and perfect peace. Always say, I am calm. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Calmness is not suppression. True calmness is clear and open. It does not hide or suppress anything internally in order to show calmness. It is pure and natural. Calmness represents and can be developed by knowing internalizing, practicing, and living the laws of the universe. The laws of life, laws like the ones in this book. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Suffering indicates an error in thinking. It is a cue for you to find and change that error. Often in the deepest moments of suffering, you find the biggest opportunity to find new truth. But suffering is not necessary. In fact, the most enlightened of people have been able to eliminate suffering completely. Suffering is just a means for yourself to communicate with your personality and mind, and vice versa, and is only used when there are no other options. The people who are most resistant to more subtle clues from themselves find themselves suffering the most. Those who are most aware and tuned to themselves through the things like active intuition are able to work out life deliberately instead of having life work them out. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Conditions do not exist. Conditionality is an illusion. Conditions are created to create an environment that matches your thoughts. In other words, conditionality is an illusion that follows thought to fulfill and manifests thought into experience of that thought. Conditions convert thought from symbols in the mind to actual experiences. The reality is that the universe contains all that there can possibly be, all held in the eternal moment of now, here. But if you believe and think that you are poor, conditions will form around you to fulfill that belief and those thoughts. On the other hand, if you believe and think that you are wealthy, conditions will form around you to fulfill that belief and those thoughts. Thus the statement, I cannot afford that because I don't have the money, is false. What is actually happening is that you believe in insufficiency, and the world around you arranges itself over time to present you with needs of things that you cannot afford. By the way, for the same reason, need is also an illusion. How can you need what you already have? And you have it all, for it is all created. Even before you ask, it has been given unto you, as Jesus and many other teachers have told us before, and quantum physics is showing us now. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Conditions do not exist. Conditionality is an illusion. You cause conditions, yet it seems as if they are placed upon you by external forces. This is one of the most liberating insights. Understand it deeply, live by it, make all your decisions by it, and life will become magic. Just try it. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. When you fight against circumstances, you are fighting fruitlessly against effects and strengthening and preserving the cause. Let us say, for example, that your circumstances are such that you see yourself as broke. If you act from a broke perspective, for example, cutting costs, being mean and stingy, being bitter, scared, and jealous, in an attempt to prevent yourself from becoming even more broke, what are you really doing? Can you start to see how you are perpetuating and energizing the broke conditions? By consistently believing and thinking about being broke, you are creating the conditions of being broke through the power of belief and thought. Remember, the universe always gives you what you think about most often, earnestly and with conviction. It is at your command. The way to fix being broke is to take on a state of wealth internally and think, speak, and act from that perspective. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Wealth is first a state of being, which is then experienced. It is not the other way around. Wealth is not created because of certain conditions. Certain conditions are created because of wealth. Abundance is not created because of certain conditions. Certain conditions are created because of abundance. Conditionality does not exist. The following statement is wrong. A person is poor because of certain conditions around him or her. The following statement is right. Conditions of poverty are around a person because that person's self and thoughts are of poverty consciousness. The state, beingness, creates the conditions. Most people think it is the other way around. Those who see it clearly find their conditions magically transforming themselves to give them lucky breaks and coincidences. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Get out of the thinking that you are your conditions. Say, I am not my seeming lack of the wealth I wish to have. I am not my job. I am not my conditions. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Why do things repeat themselves? Some people keep failing in whatever business they try, for example. Here is the reason. You keep bringing yourself the same circumstances and situation over and over again until you decide to recreate yourself and you change your thought pattern and change yourself into a new improved being. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Avoid judging things as right or wrong. Things are just things. Their classification lies in the choice of the observer of these things. To classify them as good or bad, right or wrong, fun or not. The minute you judge things, you judge yourself. You also block the hidden gift that an event brings to you. The Taoists have a wonderful way of explaining this using the story of the farmer whose horse ran away. A farmer's horse ran away, and his neighbor, feeling sorry for him, said to the farmer, "I'm sorry that such a bad thing happened to you." The farmer replied, "Don't be, for who knows what is good or bad?" Well, the next day the horse that ran away came back to the farmer, this time bringing with it a herd of wild horses that it had befriended. The neighbor said to the farmer, "I congratulate you for your good fortune." The farmer replied, "Don't, for who knows what is good or bad?" Well, the next day the farmer's son tried to mount one of the wild horses and fell, breaking his leg. Again, the neighbor said to the farmer, "I'm sorry that such a bad thing happened to you." The farmer replied, "Don't be, for who knows what is good or bad?" The next day soldiers came by to forcefully recruit for the army, but the farmer's son was exempted because of this broken leg.